Hey, 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 it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. So, today I am bringing you some news from New York. So, Mr. Rudy Giuliani, if you are not familiar with him, he was Trump's former attorney. And he has ran for president back in the days. Yes. So, anywho's, his bar license for the state of New York was revoked. Let's get into it. So, Mr. Giuliani loses New York license after backing Trump's false 2020 election claims. And this was updated actually yesterday. So, July 2nd is when this was written. And there we go, so you guys can see it. So, Rudy Giuliani lost his New York law license on Tuesday. Shout out to Reuters for this article. After a state appeals court found he had lied in arguing that the 2020 presidential election was stolen from his client, former Republican U.S. President Donald Trump. The court found that Giuliani, 80, the former New York mayor who served as Trump's personal lawyer, baselessly attacked and undermined the integrity of the country's electoral process and actively contributed to the national strife that has followed the 2020 presidential election, for which he is entirely unrepentant. Giuliani was one of the leading proponents of false claims that Trump's defeat to Democrat Joe Biden in 2020 was the result of widespread voter fraud. A Giuliani spokesperson said he would appeal the decision, calling it politically and ideologically corrupted. Giuliani previously argued that he believed his statements were true and he did not intend to spread false claims. Giuliani, who is in the 1980s served as U.S. Attorney in Manhattan, has been suspended from practicing law in New York since 2021, following Trump supporters' January 6, 2021 assault on the U.S. Capitol. He is also facing professional discipline in Washington, where an ethics panel has recommended he be disbarred. And when we say Washington, Washington, D.C. Giuliani was accused of making false statements to courts, lawmakers, and the public while serving as Trump's attorney. The court cited Giuliani's false claims about dead, unalived people casting ballots in battleground states and vote rigging by election workers at a facility in Georgia. Giuliani filed for bankruptcy protection in December after he was ordered to pay 148 $148 million in a defamation lawsuit brought by the two Georgia election workers he falsely accused of rigging votes. Giuliani on Monday asked the U.S. Bankruptcy Court to convert his bankruptcy case into Chapter 7 liquidation, which would be which would put a court appointed trustee in charge of selling his assets to pay off creditors. Giuliani is also facing criminal charges in Georgia and Arizona for aiding Trump's effort to subvert the election, including by arranging slates of presidential electors pledged to vote for Trump in states he lost to Biden. Giuliani has pleaded not guilty and called the allegations politically motivated. This is wild. This is beyond wild. So, I had to do some digging, looked up the attorney online services, and found Mr. Rudolph William Giuliani. And as you can see, it shows his status as disbarred and discipline disciplinary history shows yes. So he is in fact disbarred from practicing law in the state of New York. He has criminal charges that's going on in Georgia and in Arizona. And on top of that, even Washington, D.C. is looking at trying to, looking into his case. So this here is this is deep. And here is the disciplinary action from the Supreme Court. I am not going to read it because it is 31 pages, but you are more than happy and welcome to go to the New York State Bar website, look up his name, and you can read this for yourself. Okay? So definitely tell me what you guys think about this one. I'm really into politics, so this is a big one right here. You know that there's a lot of things that are happening in the legal world when it comes to Trump and a lot of his supporters. But tell me what you think about this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, be blessed. I'm out.